welcome back to another quick review. Today, after 4 months, I finally finished Tales of Arise. Ah, my goodness. Now, the story behind this is that back when I was building my PC in December, I was waiting on parts. I had nothing to do, right? Because my goal was to get that PC up and running and then play Final Fantasy VII Remake. So to fill my time and just shorten the distance in between that game, and the week or two that I had to get wait for the parts to get in, I bought and downloaded and played Tales of Arise. And I played up until the final dungeon. And the moment I got to the final dungeon, I finished my PC. I think the next day I finished my PC and I started playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I abandoned this game for 4 months. But I recently caught up on what I missed so far and went back and finished the game about finished the game about 5 minutes ago. And my thoughts are this game is amazing. I love this game. I love the cast of characters. I love the evolution of the characters. I think the best evolution out of all these characters really is Rinwell. I think Rinwell starts as a terrible character, a bratty character, and then evolves into this character that cares about everybody and you know, isn't like, doesn't hate everybody, doesn't hate the world, and hate the Renans for what they've done to Dana. And it's just really shocking to see character development in a massive game like this with a amazing cast of characters. I think that Alphen and Shion also had really good character development. In the end, I think Law all around was a good character, was a great character. Kisara is my personal favorite character. I just love her personality and her and the way and her like fighting style. I think her fighting style in battle is amazing, and just the whole energy she brings to the party is amazing. Dol Halim, firstly, was my least favorite character, but I think he made for some great comic relief at the end. Now, where I do have to mark this game off, I think like some of the cons of this game is that at times it can be a bit sluggish. It can go a bit slow. I feel like because I think there are points like towards the middle of the game, even towards the end, even it got very slow, and then you were just navigating long dungeons, is dungeon crawling. It's like not like there weren't too many dungeons, and the ones that you did navigate towards the end were extremely long. But overall, other than that, I think the game does a really good job at pacing. Besides the slow parts. Now, my goal when I halfway through this was to 100% the game. I didn't end up doing that, but it's fine. I just got to the end, and that was personally fine for me. I want to talk about the final fight between Alphen and Volran. That 1v1 was epic. It was so good. It was the most, like, one of the most epic final fights I've seen in video games. It's like up there with, for me, it's up there with like Xenoblade Chronicles and Final Fantasy VI. You know, Xenoblade Chronicles, this takes place in space, and you're fighting Zanza as the final battle, and then Final Fantasy VI is in the heavens, and you're ascending into the heavens and fighting against Kefka as a god, and it is phenomenal. I think it's one of the best final fights. I think Volran as a character was amazing, and to see the two sovereigns just go against each other head to head, fire and ice, and the swords clashing, and you could in like the second phase of the fight you couldn't heal. Just so epic and so amazing that it almost makes me want to go back and replay it again. But I have other things to do. I'm still playing Elden Ring at the moment. Other than that, this game is phenomenal. I would really recommend it. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, I have to take marks off because of that. I take points off because of that. The fact that it does get kind of sluggish. I think the combat system is great. I think the music is great. The music, some of the best music I've seen in video games. Like the battle theme for this game is one of my favorite battle themes in any game. It's just so upbeat and vibrant with the violin and playing in the background was amazing. I love it so much. I give this game 9.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, like I said. It's very sluggish at times, but I would really recommend this to anybody who's a fan of JRPGs. See ya.